congratulations to Gabby Thomas. She's now the 200-meter Olympic champion. And I want to give Gabby her flowers before I go in on this event and what I think about it. But Gabby Thomas, her time has come. She's always been there, like ever since the NCAAs in 2018 when she set the collegiate record record at the time in the indoor 200. I was like, okay, this girl can definitely be a medalist for Team USA in the future. But ever since then, she was always faced with stronger competition, but she was always getting closer to that gold medal. And when preparation meets timing, that creates luck. And today she had the most luck in the history of Olympic champions, which I'll go into later. But Gabby Thomas finally delivered when she was supposed to deliver. She was the rightful favorite. I had Julian Alfred upsetting her if everything went correct for Julian Alfred, but it was unlikely. That's why Gabby Thomas was the favorite. So just like Julian Alfred, Gabby Thomas had the best 200-meter season, so she was the rightful favorite. And given her rounds, she looked so good, not injured, so it just looked to me that she was going to win. And she did. She did it in a convincing fashion. I would almost call it dominant because it was a race in the first 100. But off that curve, it was a wrap. So it was a clear victory. Good on Gabby Thomas. She has solidified her career. No matter what she does going forward, she's going to be a mix. She's going to be a favorite. And first, I want to say that this is good for the 200 meters and for track and field because Gabby Thomas is a good-looking athlete, an attractive runner. Not every runner has that trait. And she's American. She went to Harvard. So everything in her resume is really good. And she has multiple medals now. So I think if she can maintain the number one spot for years to come and, promote her social media, go on shows, expand her brand, she can become something like Allison Felix. Because Gabby Thomas has a unique physique. Like, she's a stallion. That's what I would call her. Long legs. Her stride kicks in the second half, so she's pulling away. She's like Noah Lyles in the 200, always pulling away from everybody. So I would definitely get with a good marketing agency for Gabby Thomas, capitalize on this moment and expand her brand because she can do what none of the past 200-meter champions have done, which is become the face of track and field. Honestly, she can be just as big as Sha'Carri Richardson if she plays her cards right because she's now a champion, unlike Sha'Carri, in terms of Olympic medals. And now I want to get into the luck. So, Gabby Thomas, she is an Olympic champion, but I have to say this. She is the luckiest Olympic champion in recent history because in the modern era, there are two women faster than her, Elaine Thompson and Shericka Jackson. I just want to say that Gabby Thomas's time is a gold medal winning time and would win most championship events. It's a good time. I'm not going to say it's a great time. It's a really good time, and it'll certainly get you a medal in any final for the most part, but, and it's a big but, like I said with Noah Lyles, in a good year, Noah Lyles will be a champion, but in a great year, he's going to be in the mix and probably a medalist. And same goes for Gabby Thomas. Gabby Thomas will be a champion in a year where everyone's good, but there's no great performers. But there is great performers, but they just happen to be injured. When Shericka Jackson comes back next year healthy, this will be Gabby Thomas's last and only gold medal for the rest of her career until Shericka Jackson retires. Because the gap between 21.4 and 21.8, which we saw last year, was so huge, it's no contest. It's just a matter of will she show up healthy or not. And in this Olympic cycle, Shericka Jackson was injured. And I just want to say how lucky Gabby Thomas is. It's not her fault that she played her cards right, but put it in this perspective. Shericka Jackson is a way better 400 runner. She's a way better 100-meter runner and a way better 200-meter runner in every level. But Shericka Jackson has not gotten an individual gold medal in the Olympics, and Gabby Thomas has done that before her. That is crazy to me. And Gabby Thomas only competes in one event. Shericka Jackson could be in the Jamaican Olympic team in all three events if she wanted to. And that's crazy to me that Sharika Jackson, a way better sprinter than Gabby Thomas, does not have the hardware, and she probably in the future, like 2 generations later, people will remember Gabby Thomas as probably a greater runner than Sharika Jackson, just based off the medals, which we all know isn't true. Sharika Jackson would have mopped the floor with Gabby Thomas. So I just want to say, Gabby Thomas, she's a good runner. She will win gold medals if she's the only one running 21.8s. But if Sharika Jackson comes back, say goodbye to that. And I also want to say this. Gabby Thomas is really good. I do like that she's consistent. But I don't even think she's the best 200-meter runner in the United States. I just think that she has better execution and timing of her season. Let me get into that. Abby Steiner has a PR similar to what Gabby Thomas ran today in the final. Mackenzie Long, who was also in the final, has a similar PR to what Gabby Thomas ran in the final. Now, both of those ladies are coming off an injury and a long collegiate season. Abby Steiner coming off an injury, so I didn't expect her to make the Olympics. And Mackenzie Long, it's unlikely an NCAA collegiate champion will win the Olympics in the same year because their legs are tired. So, Mackenzie Long and Abby Steiner, honestly, I think they can beat Gabby Thomas on a good day. Unless Gabby Thomas runs a PR, and she has a way better PR than both of them. So unless Gabby Thomas runs close to a PR, which she hasn't done in a while, in a long time, in over 3 years, then she can honestly be replaced by Mackenzie Long or Abby Steiner when they're healthy. So it's not like she's a dominant champion. I just think the reason she's going to be here for a long time is she has a way better coaching system, a way better planning, way better execution, and that's why she's winning while the other girls are not. And also got a shout out to Brittany Brown, I think that's her name, the bronze medalist in the final. I think she's going to be in the mix. And just like I said with Gabby Thomas, if all the other top runners in the world are injured and Brown is there, I think she will capitalize and win a gold medal. But right now it's not her time. But shout out to her. 2 medals for America in the event. And what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, shout out to Gabby Thomas. Very good runner. And Julian Alfred, oh yeah, let me get into Julian Alfred. Julian Alfred, I had her upsetting Gabby Thomas only if she did this. If Julian Alfred ran the bend just like I predicted in my video, where she put the burners on and came off the turn with the 1 meter lead, I think she would have won this final. But Julian Alfred showed me that she's content with 1 gold medal, which kind of disappointed me, because if she would have doubled, I would have put her in a different class than just a regular Olympic champion. She could have became a champion of champions if Julian Alfred did what I expected and wanted her to do, which was upset Gabby Thomas, but she didn't. After the race was over, she smiled. She looked content. I didn't see any stress or sadness in her, because she knows she's the world's fastest woman in the 100, or in general, world's fastest woman. She has the title. So she's not butthurt about getting a silver. I know it's going to sink for her, but she's not like Kobe Bryant to the same level where they want to win everything. So that was kind of disappointing. I thought Julian Alfred was going to pull off a shocker, because she has the speed to do it. She has a 10.7 speed. Gabby Thomas barely runs under 11 for the most part. So there was a chance she could have done it, but off that turn, Gabby Thomas executed this race to perfection. She ran a great turn, so she eliminated her biggest threat in Julian Alfred, because she beat Julian Alfred in the part of the race where Julian Alfred had a chance to win. And once she came off the turn ahead of Julian Alfred, I was like, okay, this is a wrap. It's over. And man, it was a good race. Kind of sad that Mackenzie Long didn't get into the bronze medal position. Given her year, it would have been a good ending. And Julian Alfred, I knew she was going to get a minimum of silver. It was just a matter of, does she want gold as bad as I think she wants it? And so to me, it looked like she wasn't running for her life. She just ran to secure a medal. It looked like she wanted to get gold. But once Gabby Thomas passed her, I think she settled for silver and wasn't going to overstride and ruin her chances on slipping a medal away. So that's my reaction. Like I said, take away this. Gabby Thomas, congrats, but you're lucky. But it's not your fault. But Sharika Jackson will be back. Congratulations, Gabby Thomas. Oh, yeah, and she's going to get 2 more gold medals. If I want to see her in the 4x4 and in the 4x1. I think she can definitely win gold medals because Team USA is dominant in both of those events as a recent. So she can leave this Olympics with 3 gold medals, which I don't think any other sprinter that's a woman will do. And if she does that, then she's going to be in a very special club of American sprinters. So, Gabby Thomas, if I were you, get on the 4x1 and get on the 4x4. And that's it. See you for the men's 200-meter predictions.